Took this trade in the I period, but I didn't realize my recorder was set to the delta chart instead of the market profile chart. So this is I period right here when it pulled back. Most of the horizontal part there in the middle of the chart, that was H period. And this is the way I like to trade these when we're trending up like this. I got in a little bit late. You know, normally I would be down there around probably 320.50, 320.25. So I'd like to get it kind of on the way back into that range that we were in, the sideways range that we're in there. And I was looking for that purple line that we're at right now. I wanted to see us get over that and close over that level to get us out of this range, to show some type of sign that we were going to move, past the top of that range there. And then I was looking at that, how we had swept the 225. So that was my next place that I was looking to try to get over. And, then obviously break over the high from that little sweep there. So anytime I'm trending, I'm looking for these types of trades. I don't take breakout trades, so I'm always waiting for some type of pullback like this. My first target was at the 27 ticks, which worked out to be that 28 up there. My second target was about, if it was 40 ticks, which is my normal target, that was 31.50, something like that. I had the all-time high at 32.50. And, so I brought that in, my goal in at, I figured the 230 mark would be good because, a nice round number. And I wanted to be out before I got close to that all-time high. And the other thing was if we really took off, like this trade is sped up, so it looks a lot easier to hold it than it was. But if it would have really taken off, I would have held and tried to stretch for that all-time high, depending on how it looked. But it was really, kind of grinding up, pulling back a little bit, grinding up, pulling back a little bit. So I kind of, I wasn't going to try to, reach that all-time high or what I had as the all-time high. So this trade took about 25 minutes and you'll see it in about 5.5 minutes. And I actually took this same trade. If you go back and look at F period, I got the entry there on that trade at about 311. It's the same type of situation. It's a little deeper pullback, but it's still the same idea. So if you want to look at this trade, obviously you can look at this in the I period, and then you can see my entry in the F period. That was at 311. It was the same kind of situation. And I always take these trades, I'll take my targets in pieces instead of trying to get in it and thinking that we're going to the, to the top, just because it gets to be 10 ticks or so, or I'm sorry, 10 points. And I don't like giving that up. And I'm just not how I trade yet. So right here, you can see we're kind of breaking out of the top of that range after we come back and tested it. Now we're definitely into the J period. I thought they would kind of do the same thing at the 25, or I'm sorry, at the 28 that they did at the 25, where they kind of pop over the top of it and it pulls back. So I was putting my target right at the 28, and you can see I have some alerts in there because when I'm doing these slow grind trades, a lot of times I'll just walk away from the computer. I don't like to sit and watch it. So I just had some alerts there so I knew when these targets got hit. This one I walk back in to take a look at it, and we're so close. But I take it right there, and that was at about, I ended up getting 27.25 on that. Then we do push through there. I kind of bumped that stop up a little bit. You can see I'm right at the top of that range. I don't really feel like we should be back there in that, into the range that we were in initially there. It's kind of weird looking at it with the delta like this. I don't trade off this chart. So I know this video is going to make it look like I trade off this, but I don't. I trade off the market profile. But I know some people like this chart. When I put it up, I get comments on it. So I thought, I wasn't going to post a video, but I thought I might as well. And here we get kind of that last push. You see I'm going for that 533. I'm front running that just a little bit. Right there, it takes me out. That was my all-time high up there at the 3250. So that was 35 ticks on the last one and 26 ticks on the first one.